Welcome back to LearnWire. We're going to be doing a tutorial and writing a listicle post using WordHero. I think WordHero shines with long-form content generation and the quality that it produces and its ability to stay on point with your H2 when you're writing H2 and H3s. Using other softwares, a lot of times it'll go off kind of on tangents when you say write more, and it'll just kind of interject and start writing underneath, and your content starts getting tangled. You end up spending time removing and trying to keep organized on your document. Well, WordHero is pretty good at not doing that, and I'm going to demonstrate that in this review. But really, I want to just give you guys this last final heads up. We've got 27 hours left. WordHero is one of my favorite lifetime Appsumo deals since this channel started about 3 or 4 months ago. This is one of my absolute favorite tools and top recommendations to you. So WordHero goes away in about a day, right? So you have the rest of today to make a decision. By tomorrow morning, if you're in the United States, you'll have till about tomorrow morning to make a final decision. If you haven't picked it up already, I know many of you have already picked this tool up, which is awesome, and you guys have seen, and I've heard really nothing but good things about it. And the standouts of WordHero, if you're new to the channel or you're new to hearing about WordHero, is that you're going to get unlimited content creation with this tool. So you're getting unlimited copy. It separates itself from anyone else. I don't know how they're doing that. This definitely will be going away. I can guarantee you that. After today, if you don't pick this up, you will be sorry, because they will implement a monthly plan and this lifetime deal will go away. So this is your chance to get a really high quality AI writer, unlimited characters, unlimited words per month, for one pretty small price, in my opinion. I will be transparent. It's going to be $69 right off the bat, and then when you get into the tool, if you want the long form editor, or inside here, if you want this long form editor, if you click on that button once you sign up, it is going to ask you to pay an additional $59 to the developers. So you're going to be about $128 in with this tool if you want to go all in, but then you'll never have to pay again. And many of you know there's other tools out there. I'll say one of them, Jarvis, where you're basically paying that amount per month, and you have to pay monthly for that. So you're going to be paying $1,200 to $1,500 a year to use the AI writer. In this case, you'll pay $100 for years and years to come. So there you go. That's the information as far as buying it. Go click that first link below if you want to go and pick this up real quick from Appsumo. And then let's go and see who won the course for the last video real quick. So I have a new course I came out with, how to create YouTube videos fast using AI software. I have many different YouTube channels. I have faceless YouTube channels where I write a script using artificial intelligence. Then I go out and I use software to create human sounding voiceovers. This is not your typical, your Amazon Polly, your different AI voice text-to-speech generators that sound robotic. These actually is very unique technology where humans actually, they used human voiceovers to create a massive database of and then when you plug your text in, you cannot tell the difference. And I even tested it the other day. I asked my son, I was showing him one of the videos, and I was like, can you tell if this is this like a robot that made this, or is this a human? And they're like, oh, I can't tell. It just sounds like a normal person. So I teach you how to do all that, and then also create the videos with using artificial intelligence very quickly. So that is this course. We already have several people, 15, 20 people that have already won this course. I'm doing this drawing for the remaining of January. So if you want a chance to win, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment on this current video that you're watching right now, and then make sure to tune into the next video to see if you are the winner. So let's go see who won for today's video. We're at pickawinner.co. We're going to paste the link in right there and turn that off. Continue. We loaded 21 comments, and we're going to pick a winner. So Manish Verma, you have commented on several videos. I'm so glad that you won today. So thank you so much for commenting and for all your interaction on all the videos lately. I appreciate your feedback and just your comments, and you can tell that you have a lot of knowledge with this SEO stuff, and so I really appreciate you. You are the winner of the course. So all you have to do is email me at learnwirereviews@gmail.com, and I will send you free access to the course. Congrats, Manish. So we're going to jump in and we're going to do some more WordHero fun content creation. But first I'm going to go into my new favorite SEO keyword tool. I really do think of it as a keyword tool first, because that is, you're getting a massive database of keywords with millions of keywords that are already vetted through their own algorithm. So basically the founder of this software is an SEO expert and has blogs. They get millions of visitors per month through using SEO, right? And so just the gist of what separates this from anything else that you've seen is that he's going to go through and he's going to do many different niches. So we can come through here and there's like almost every niche you can think of. I mean, it's just crazy how many niches are in here. And he basically goes out and he probably uses Ahrefs or SEMrush or something like that, or Moz, and he grabs millions and millions and millions of keywords and he sifts through them and puts them through his own algorithm that he has developed that will actually catch keywords that those other tools will tell you are too hard to rank for. But they're not considering that there's forums that are ranking, that there's videos that are ranking, that there's a Pinterest that is ranking, that there's very, very weak pages that are ranking, but just because they have a high DA, domain authority, then they are taking that ranking. But really, there's no actual optimized content, and Google really doesn't have a great piece of content. So of course, they're going to just find whatever is even closely relevant to that and put it to the top. So he identifies those keywords, and then he has a system where he tells you how the time to rank. They go from ultra fast to fast, very fast, average. I think the average is the slowest, and I think average is 3 to 6 months, and ultra fast could be as early as about 2 months. SEO takes a lot of time in 2022 to put our article out and actually rank it. We all know that, right? But we want to focus on quality, and so this tool is just super, super cool. And then here's another really cool thing about this tool is that it's only $50. It's $50 per month. The normal price is $100, and during launch period right now, they're still running the special at $50 per month. And there's no other SEO tool quite like this that costs $50 a month, right? So I'm sold on it. I've been using it for about 3 months now. I love the tool, and I am using it for my keyword research and such. So we're going to go and pick out a keyword real quick. I wanted to show you under the Your Reports section real fast. I don't mind sharing some of my keywords with you guys. I'll probably, as I'm really getting into, I'm going to shift some other things in my business, and I'm going to be focusing on SEO and content creation. And I want to grow a blog to like 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 visitors a month, right? And blow up one of my blogs. And so, as I start doing that, I probably won't be sharing as much of my actual keywords that I'm going for with you guys. But for now, you can see these keywords, and you can run a report. It goes out and analyzes the top 30 results. You guys have seen some of my other videos on that. If you want to get a full RankIQ review video, just go and click. I can leave that link below. You can go watch the RankIQ. So this one won't be any RankIQ type in-depth review. So we're going to get a keyword. And I like too that you can grab this and push the archive button, right? And once you archive, you can it's a way to go and keep organized and keep things out of the way, right? If you don't want to work on that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the keyword library, and then we're going to go and find something. I like to just say, like make money. And I'm going to, you guys know what niche I'm in, but we're just going to go and kind of look at this, and then you can look and you can sort this by competition and time to rank if you wanted to. So you can click on that and you'll go through here, and I'm just going to go through a couple pages. I don't know if I've gone through this far. So how to make money with blockchain, how to make money with wealthy affiliate, and so forth. Let's see here. And so I'm going to get the inspiration from this, how to make money with blockchain, and then we can kind of put something like 10 best ways on how to make money with blockchain, something like that, right? So that's the keyword we're going to go with right here. I'm going to go and add this to my keyword list, and then we're going to go into, I'm going to copy it. Then we're going to go into WordHero real quick, and I'm going to just come up here and just say list. And then we're going to try something real quick, like a listicle. Okay. So I was testing this out earlier. I actually typed in how to write better SEO articles in here, and it come up with headlines, keywords, tagging, structure, linking, and headlines. Okay. So if I wanted to take that keyword from RankIQ, I could plug it in right here. And actually what I want to do, I might want to use this one because it's already ready to go, but I am going to just see what it comes up with for how to make money with blockchain right for me. How to make money with blockchain. So how to buy Bitcoin, the top 5 currencies, how to invest in cryptocurrency market. So it did come up with a lot, but some of these we would and wouldn't use, like the top 10 startups, probably not. Investing, ICOs, what are the smart contracts? So I would say about 3 or 4 of these are really good. And then you could just say write more and it will come up with even more, right? But I'm going to go with, well, let's go. Another thing I'll do is you can open up a notepad, and they do need to add in a copy all feature right here, copy all, and then so you can paste, but it still works if you just highlight them all and then push Control C and then just paste and copy, right? And then you can pick what are smart contracts. We're going to go through there, how to invest in the crypto market. So this one I don't really like, so I'm going to remove that one. The blockchain 101, what is it? So we can just go like this and just say, what is blockchain? All right, so we have a nice like outline right there, okay? And then I'll come over here and I'll grab my keyword and then I'll just put it in the document as well. So we know what we're writing about, we know our main keyword, and then we also have that, okay? So then now what we're going to do is I'm going to close out of this, and then we're going to go to the editor over here, and then I'm going to paste that in right away, okay? And we'll kind of fix this up. And what we can do is we can actually just highlight this and push the rocket button, and it's going to go and start writing an article. We don't have to mess with content briefs and all that. It's just going to know cryptocurrencies are the underlying technology blockchain, have been making waves lately. These advances in financial technology are transforming the way that investors, business owners, and consumers alike think about money, while the many uses of blockchain. So you can see this is the speed, but it's pumping out, it is pumping out good quality content that's staying on point. So at the end of the day, after I'm analyzing this, and I use other tools as well, you spend less time fixing stuff inside of WordHero because it's just it's giving you good content instead of going back and being, oh, nope. And then, you're getting a bunch of different characters that, and the AI kind of gets off track. And that happens a lot with other AI writers that in my experience, and it happens less with WordHero. So I really, really like that. They've got good machine learning and they've got good algorithm that's pulling from the AI, right? So right here, we've got a nice intro paragraph, okay? Now what we can do is come back over here and grab our H2s, right? And then we can paste those in right here, and you can clean this up. I don't know why they have dashes. It would be kind of cool if they just kind of got rid of that. So those are just little things that aren't really a big deal. But if I get around to it, I'll send them that feedback. And then I'll probably, you can grab this and just make it an H2 right here. And then you can also how to buy Bitcoin. And then you would just push the rocket button. It's going to go out and write an intro based on this, right? How to buy Bitcoin. It was once unheard of to purchase an item without the use of cash or credit card, but with the rise of Bitcoin, it's becoming more and more common. Bitcoin is an internet currency that has grown in popularity. One thing, it will start writing it as an H2, so unfortunately you do have to go back, highlight this, and then you have to go and make it normal text again, right? And I'm not sure, is it H4 normal text? I think it is, not really sure. No, that's subtitle. Yeah, H4. Okay. So you can go like that. And then another way that I've been doing this too is that you can just highlight this, the top 5 cryptocurrencies, and then just say, now we'll do a test. I'm going to say intro, but we might need to use the write more function because the algorithm is going to try to do a summary intro type paragraph, right? So we'll see what it comes up with right here. The cryptocurrency industry is booming. Bitcoin, the most famous currencies, the cryptocurrency. So it didn't really go into the top 5 right there. Okay. But it says we have compiled a list of the top 5. So then right here is where you're going to just push the write more button. And let's see if it goes into the top 5. Or it just gives us some, right? The top 5 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin or BTC is the most well-known cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was created. So it's giving us a lot of like information. Yeah, you want to go and check this and do fact checking on this right here. I don't think that WordHero has fact checking yet. I'm sure at some point that will be something that they will investigate and try to add to the software. It's actually probably harder than we think to do something like that. I am going to go in here and push return so we can space this out. And then I'm going to keep saying write more because I want to see if it can get past the Bitcoin was one of them. But let's see if we can go in through and see if it does go into another one. So it just keeps talking about the Bitcoin. So there's the Ethereum showed up, right? So what I'm going to do in this case, so it kind of had a little bit of an issue right there. So what we're going to do is the top 5 cryptocurrencies. You can copy this and then we can come through and maybe try blog outline. Give me the top 5 cryptocurrencies. And let's just see if it can come up with them under outlines. So we have Bitcoin, Litecoin, still not getting right there. So it's struggling on something very specific right here, but that's okay. So we'll just go back and I'll go find some information. So we already have Bitcoin, so we can just go with 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I'm just going to grab that, paste it in here, and then get rid of, okay. So we have our other ones. We've already talked about Bitcoin. So I'll go back into WordHero here. And we're going to go with right here. And then you could label this one right here, Bitcoin, or right here. You can say Bitcoin. Okay. And this would be like an H3 because we're answering the H2 question. So then we'd have an H3 right here, Bitcoin. And then we would have another H3 right here. So I'm going to say Ethereum. And so we just want a little intro. So I am going to go ahead and push the rocket button on Ethereum and see what it comes up with. Yep, Ethereum is a decentralized platform based on the blockchain, which allows people to write program coding. Blockchain is technology, creates an irreversible, traceable, and verifiable history of transactions between 2 parties without the need for a middleman, right? So yeah, it's a decentralized currency and way of paying people, right? And then we have right here, we would just go to Binance Coin and click the rocket button. So you can see this stays on point most of the time. We only had to kind of veer from and go outside of WordHero. I tried the listicle, I tried the outline. None of those were giving us the, going out and getting the research that we needed. So we just went and did a quick Google search and found the top 5. But all this is going to be unique content. So right here, I would probably take this article, we'll explore. So we'll just take that out. Right there. Okay. And then we can just go with one more return. I'm going to grab tether and see what it comes up with. And I'll have to find out a little bit about how WordHero, how many characters it goes back in the documents, because it's obviously with just the simple word tether could mean so many different things, but it obviously knew that we're talking about cryptocurrency right here because of the rest of the context, right? So that's really, really cool. And then Solana, and we're going to go through that one real quick. And then I'm going to pause the video and write the rest, but you can see how I'm writing this, right? And then I'm going to show you how I would go, after this is done writing. There's just no, there's not a lot of interjection or, error fixing that we have to do. So then what we would do is take this and I would just grab that one and make it an H3. We would make this one an H3. Also put a return right there. Make this an H3. Ethereum, make that an H3. And then Bitcoin, make that an H3 as well. And then we have an H2 right there. Okay, so, and then we would go through here and make those H2s, but I'm going to go ahead and just do a return on these. And for the sake of making the video too long, I'm going to go and finish this writing and I'll be right back to show you what the end result is. Okay, we're back and this is what we have come up with. We're full of, there's our H1 tag, our H2 tags. These are H3 tags. They're not as dark in WordHero, but I'm going to show you what it looks like when we paste it into Word. And it would look the same in a Google Doc sheet, and you can share that with your your writer or your contractor. So then we're going to look through here. We have a conclusion. There isn't really a great way of concluding inside of here. So we're just going to go to the blog conclusions module over here, click that. And then what we're going to want to do is probably just put how to make money with blockchain and say write for me and see if it can come up with a good conclusion paragraph, or we might go back in and add some more details. In conclusion, blockchain is an emerging technology that can be used to make money. It was developed and evolved tremendously. You can make money with blockchain by investing, mining, and trading cryptos. Conclusion, there are many opportunities. If you want to invest in cryptocurrency, we suggest doing your own research before making any decisions. Find out what types of investments. That's pretty good right there, right? You're leaving them on. So we're just going to left click right there. And then we're going to put over here, and you can call it a conclusion or wrap up. And then just paste that in over there, okay? And then the wrap up, you can leave it as probably an H2. And we'll come through here, and we have that conclusion. And look, we hit the over 1,000 words very, very quickly. It's laid out really, really well. We're going after a targeted keyword. Obviously, we're going to go and optimize this even more for search engines using your favorite SERP SEO on-page optimization tool. And you can take this. I'm going to take this whole thing. Before you do that, make sure you go and save your document. I'm going to go ahead and do a Control A and then a Control C. We're going to copy this and go into Word here. I'm going to push return and then do a paste. And I just did a Control V. I didn't do a paste just text because look, it keeps all of our headings, right? And it looks really, really good. Okay. So, and this is a good where you can find out if you need to change something back. So we're going to go there and click the normal button. Okay, so then we would just go in and grab our title and throw our title in right there and push H1, push return. Nope, we don't want, you can put that as the H1, or you can, in Word, you can just say title. So there you go. Now, if you're ranking this, you can go and paste this into WordPress. Depending on your theme, most themes are going to be able to take a copy paste from Word really easily, and it keeps all the headings H2, H3s. If you are using these tools to sell your content to others, one example would be selling writing services on Upwork or Fiverr, then you could also have this just like this as well. So here you are. It looks really, really good, really long form content there. And then what you could do is take this content. One more thing. I'm going to come back in here, and this was what needed fixed. So I'm going to actually copy this and just show you what you would do. In here, you would run your report, and then you would paste your report in there, and you'll get a grade inside of RankIQ, which is super, super cool. And you can optimize your content using RankIQ as well. So that's it for this kind of tutorial. I wanted to do one more really in-depth deep dive into creating a listicle type of post or a top list post. And then what you could do right here for just to better optimize this for clicks. We have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could put in here and add, the 5 best ways on how to make money with blockchain, or how to make money with blockchain. And then right here, you can say top 5 methods. And then something like that, right? Just to give it a little bit more context. And the stuff like this is what helps evoke that emotion to click. If you just leave your title like this, it's a little boring. You want to entice them. So that last space in your H1 title tag, you can use this to your advantage. Now, when you're using your URL slug, you can just put this as your title, right? I'll probably be coming out with more SEO type videos as well, since that is a little bit of the direction of the channel. As I'm getting more into SEO, naturally these types of things I'm going to want to share with you guys. And I know most of my audience is out there and has websites and writing content and is interested in SEO and on-page optimization and that sort of thing. So this was a long video. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and make sure to go and pick up WordHero, because this is your last chance. We're down to 26 hours and 53 minutes to get WordHero lifetime deal, unlimited characters. Go pick it up. See you in the next video.